is locking your brains. Y'all stop laughing at this.
Mommy.
Mama.
Name a number that men want to know, but women don't want to tell. Saturday.
69.
This the first question of the game. Name a real animal people tattoo on their bodies.
Unicorn.
Unicorn. What the heck? Somebody gonna say it. Name something a doctor might pull out of a person. Darcy.
A gerbil. I didn't say that.
First thing you can come up with, just bam, gerbil. Name a kind of suit that's not appropriate for the office.
Chicken noodle. Suit.
You don't wear no damn chicken noodle suit in here. If you were squeezed really hard, name something that might come shooting out of you.
Hair.
Name something you lick but don't bite into.
A hot dog.
Name something you lick but you don't bite into. You almost got us put off TV. You said a hot dog. Name something that's hard to do with your eyes open.
Read.
This boy in college, he leaned into the mic and said, read, Steve. At what age do a lot of men look like they should be wearing a bra?
15.
Where the hell do you live?
I was a real awkward teen, Steve.
Okay, but who's at your swimming pool? A woman might buy a huge bra so she can go to the market and shoplift what? Lauren. Stephanie.
A car.
A car. Hey, Kenny. Kenny said, quit looking at my wife crazy. Did you hear what your wife said? What a damn bra you got. Name a public place where you suddenly find yourself naked.
Disneyland.
Disneyland, you're going to jail. Name an occupation where you're allowed to be half naked on the job.
Babysitter. You could be in a bathing suit. Could be in a bathing suit. Or babysitting your own kid.
Name something that leaves you breathless.
Happens every time. Drowning. Death. Death by drowning. You breathless. When you drown. That's a for sure way to not have any breath.
What the hell you mean happens every time?
Every time somebody drowns to death, no breath.
Name something that has an eye but can't see.
Tiger.
So, just so I'm clear, all the tigers is blind. Name something you would buy if you thought your neighbor was a vampire.
A werewolf. Good answer. Werewolf. Get him. Steve, werewolf. Werewolf.
Shut up. Shut up. Where do you buy a werewolf? Where have you seen a werewolf on sale? Tell me something that a pilot might turn on after the plane takes off.
The engine's already on, so the engine.
Good answer.
answer. Good answer.
Folks, we're at 33,000 feet right now, and fasten your seatbelts. I'm gonna turn these engines on and see if we can maintain altitude. Rashad suggested that we turn on the damn engine.
Thank you for choosing Family Feud Airlines, and good luck.
Name a word that rhymes with pump.
Mump.
Yeah. Mom. Good answer.
Somebody else out there thought about it. It's up there.
No,
It's there.
I know it has.
Two people said it.
I know it has to be there because, you know, you want to get some points. What we're hoping for is that number 6 person is ignorant. Really all we can hope. That's all we need. Name something a pirate has on his ship for all those lonely nights at sea. Man.
Hammer. I'm in a hammock.
Name something you can tell your coworker was doing before work just by the smell.
Sleeping?
Anybody in the crowd or anybody on TV want to tell me what sleep smell like? Well, just say that to yourself. But where have you ever heard anybody go, is somebody sleeping here? Your lover is like really good ice cream because they are what?
Always on time.
Just give him the damn X. Name an office supply you'd use to pick food out of your teeth.
Paper weight.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't get nothing else stuck in my damn mouth. Because I'm finna knock every last one of these. I'm sick of this meat all in the back of my teeth. I'm gonna put an end to this. Somebody give me that damn paperweight. Bust
They have a
yourself.
gap. They got a gap.
What?
Dentures, a gap with dentures. And
Boy, shut up.
All right.
Name a 3-letter word that's a child's favorite thing.
Bike.
Listen to me. Listen. Listen. Hey, listen to me. Just say it like this. Bike. 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 Give me something a waitress might put in the rude customer's food.
Money.
Good answer, DJ.
You might throw coins in there or something, you know?
Good answer, DJ.
I believe, folks, you now understand the utter shock. And he got the number 1 answer. We're back to what he does now, folks. He gives you answers that make you scratch your head. I don't like you. I'm gonna put some money in. I wish the hell I would. DJ.
Yes, sir.
Name something a pirate might be embarrassed to admit he don't know how to do.
Don't know how to spell pirate.
I love this dude. I love this dude. Yeah. I've been doing this enough. I know the good ones when I see them. I know this boy locked in on bad answers. Name something a pirate might be embarrassed to admit he didn't know how to do. Hell, he can't spell pirate.
Good job, DJ. Good answer.
I'm sticking with it, Steve.
You can't change it.
Right.
I love the fact that you're sticking with it. Matter of fact, this so good. This going on YouTube. Nice 4-letter word you call your spouse.
Sweets.
So, it's just so sweet. No, it's not. 6 damn letters in sweet. Y'all know that. When she said it, she knew it. She ain't crazy. Name a word that rhymes with fudge.
Mudge. Mudge.
Mudge. You know when you mudge somebody in the face. I used to do it all the time. You mudge their ass right up in the face. That's what I do. Name something a woman wants a matching set of.
A purse, like a bag. Yes?
No. When last time you seen a woman who had 2 purses, huh? Who wants to carry 2 purses? Who does that? That's a guy. See, this is stupid. Name something you might be glad only comes once a year.
Your period?
Huh?
Your period.
Once a year? Well, if it just come once a year, folks, I've been getting lied to. It happens once a year, the thing that... At what age does a person struggle to stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve?
14.
You said...
You lied to me and said I did all right.
14. Survey says...
Oh, man. You said I did all right.
Name something it should be against the law for people to wear if they're out of shape.
Nothing. They shouldn't be able to wear nothing. You know? Right?
Yeah.
Like they gotta keep some clothes on.
They should not be naked.
Yeah, that's what I...
Technically, that's correct. But the question is, name... Listen to me, Chris. Got all that damn hair on your head. You gonna get a haircut after this. But something is locking your brains up. Now, something it should be against the law for people to wear if they're out of shape. Nothing. Cassie, name something you put in your mouth as a child you still do as an adult.
Tobacco?
Oh, tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco dip, yes.
Okay, what child you know?
I know so.
That's a bad little boy there. What you got in your mouth? Don't worry about it. All right, Rick, let's play. To save time in the morning, name something you might do while in the shower.
How about wash your drawers?
Wash your drawers. Yeah. Hey, folks, next time you go in there and take a shower, don't even take them off. You wear your drawers in there. And you just soak. You just soak them drawers up right there.
There you go.
Get in front of that shower and just run that water down there. Save you a lot of time. Name a place where it's not acceptable for a man to wear shorts.
In the bathroom of a gym.
Name a state people associate with the Old West.
Mexico.
Name a place where it's not acceptable for a man to wear shorts. You said. That's what you said. Church. Church was the #1 answer. Name a state people associate with the Old West. You said. You said that too? Mexico. Let's just, man, hey. Name something that even when it's bad, it's good.
Milk, Steve.
Huh?
Milk. You gotta put it in mashed potatoes. You can't throw that milk away, Steve. You're right. Yo. Yeah.
Bad milk?
Bad milk, Steve. I'm from L.A., Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, I was about poor as they come.
There
Mama
it
didn't
is.
use bad milk.
There you go. What's you, water?
No, it's called buttermilk.
Okay.
We gonna play, Steve.
Name a creature people are petrified of that starts with an S.
A seagull. Get a bird. You can get a bird.
that, Steve. Bird, we were scared of birds. We were scared of birds, Steve.
Here come the seagulls. Oh, Lord, the seagulls is coming. Oh, look, the seagulls is coming. Oh, and they eating corn. The seagulls is coming. The seagulls is coming. We got to get out of here. Come on. Save yourselves. Name something that would make a party depressing.
Dead person.
I name something that will make a party depressing. Yeah, that's number one. You said a dead person. Survey said. Name a specific word starting with the letter C that makes a woman happy.
Cry.
Huh?
No tears of joy?
If you wanted a nude photo of yourself, who would you trust to take the picture?
Only person I trust next to my husband would be my mom. It'd be a tough phone call, but I'd ask.
Hey, LaRue, name something rabbits must really find sexy about each other to mate so much.
And long, pretty tails, Steve.
That long, pretty tail. It's actually short and round. Right up against that. I don't know what damn rabbit you done seen. I got news for you. LaRue, that wasn't a rabbit. That was a rat. LaRue done seen a rat in the hood and thought it was a rabbit. We asked 100 men, name a part of your body you moisturize.
Your hair.
Name a part of your body you moisturize. You said your hair.
All of it, Steve, all of it.
Name something a bald guy might rub on his head.
I'm gonna say baby powder.
But why the hell would you put baby powder on your head? When, Justin, has anybody, you don't put baby powder on a baby head. Name a word or phrase that starts with hip.
I'm hoping this is right, Steve. Hip up, like hiccup, hip.
You got the hip ups. Name something men love to discuss that starts with the letter C.
Corn.
Name something people do to their armpits.
We're gonna go with rub them and put them in someone's face. You know, like smell. But you know.
That's your wife.
That's my wife, Steve.
Yeah, that's the one y'all going with, huh? That's what it is? Do like that and then stick them in your face. Name a furry animal costume you'd like your man to wear to bed. There.
Cinderella.
Wow.
Tinkerbell.
Huh?
Tinkerbell. I misunderstood the question.
Oh, hell. Name an animal that could suffocate in Dolly Parton's cleavage.
I'd say a fish.
A fish. The fish fish will suffocate as soon as you take it out the damn water. You ain't gotta stick it down in there. You take the fish out the water, he starts dying immediately. Who the hell said, I'm finna choke the hell? I'ma choke the hell out this fish. Stop snapping it. Just choke. You get out and shut up. Name something you talk to that can't talk back.
Oh, I've caught myself doing this before, Steve, and I'll have to say spirits. You know, when something weird going on in the house and you like, oh, man, you better stop it. Better stop it. You don't do that, Steve? Nah, it's just me.
Them spirits! Name a little animal that's as scary to people as a big shark.
A chihuahua.
If that answer's on this board right here, I'm gonna jump into the audience butt naked. Fill in the blank. Is that a blank in your pocket, or you just happy to see me?
Think of Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit. You know, Roger, is that a rabbit?
Oh, yeah.
He was glad to see me. I mean, I think Roger Rabbit.
It's jumping around. Somebody asked you, is that rabbit? It's jumping around. I want to see that myself. Come on. The hell is in your pocket that's just, what is that, a rabbit in your pocket? What is... Name something a guy might ask his girlfriend to bring him in prison.
What about a pillow?
What?
A pillow, because you know the mattress is so hard.
You can't bring no damn pillow to prison. That is not a good answer. Now, you said sneakers and you said money, because some of your friends is locked up. And you know good and hell well you can't take Willie Teat a doggone pillow down there. Reggie, besides chicken, name a bird people eat.
Dove.
We're here at the wedding of Reggie and Isha, and we were going to be, after the wedding, have the releasing of the doves. But Reggie and him is eating them at the reception. Besides chicken, name a bird people eat.
Venison.
Hey, you stop it. Now, when Santa Claus gets his reindeers and they come to your house, they have to fly to get to your house. Name something when the weather was obviously designed by a man because it's uncomfortable but sexy.
Texas, Steve. Texas. Texas. It's up there. Right there.
Yeah. I'm clear up there. Just tell me what you said.
Texas, Steve. Yeah, Texas.
I mean, what?
You heard of the state?
The
Texas.
state, Texas.
Yeah.
Texas?
Mm-hmm. That's a good answer, Steve. Watch it. I'll teach you. Up there.
Texas?
Yes.
You from Tennessee?
Yeah. Texas.
Boy, you crazy. Name a word starting with B. Darrell.
I'm gonna say bear.
Bear. Bear. Name a word starting with B that describes Kim Kardashian's behind. You go, bear. If you could go to the land of Oz, name something you'd ask the wizard for.
A map.
A map? To what? What? A map? Where you going? Where you going? I finally get to the wizard. I've been in line all afternoon. What can I do for you? I want a map. Name something you wouldn't want someone to stick you with.
Pine cone.
Yeah, good answer.
Oh, God. Please don't stick me with no pine cone. Ooh. All right, Brendan, we gotta be careful now. We got 2 strikes. The Blevins family could steal.
Steve, I'm gonna say belt.
Stick you with what?
A belt.
Stop, baby. Stop. Come on. I know you wanted to be up there. Listen to me, Ann. Listen to me, baby, because you're a good player. You've been. There ain't no way in hell Belt is up here. If Belt is up here, I'm gonna go and host another show. Belt can't be up here. Where would you stick the Belt? What is you doing? Not your belt. Not with your belt. Let's go, sir. Name a fancy car a stripper might use as a stage name.
How about Cadillac?
How old is this guy? That's the answer I would have said.
There you go.
Jim, how old are you?
55.
See right there, 57. That's what I said. Cadillac. Here's Cadillac. Jim, come on, man, make my day. Name a fancy car a stripper might use as a stage name.
Oh, how about Lincoln?
Good answer.
It might be a male strip club. Might be a male strip club.
I like it. Good answer.
Hey, Lincoln! Come on out and free us! A stripper named Lincoln. Name something that often lasts longer than you want it to. Dan.
A beer.
A beer.
You know, it gets warm.
Tell me the body part you move the most when you get out on the dance floor.
Your lips.
Really?
You know, when you're singing to the music.
Singing to the music.
Yeah.
Name something that it only takes 2 people to do, but it's even more fun if more people join in.
Pitch a tent. It's more fun if more people do it.
Name something that you buy and hope you never have to use. Benai.
Diapers.
Now wants to buy the diapers but never have to use them. Name something that seems to sleep a lot.
A squirrel.
A what?
A squirrel. Squirrel. It's a squirrel. Squirrel.
Oh, a squirrel.
A squirrel.
Okay, excuse me. A minute ago you said a squirrel.
Well, it's a squirrel in
I don't know what the hell a squirrel was. I'm simply trying to figure. And I'm staring at her mouth, and I'm going, a squirrel. Palmer family, here you go. We talked to 100 men. Name a part of your body with hair that you've never once cut or trimmed.
The knuckles on the hand. The knuckles. Right in that area, right in.
Yeah,
See, never shaved that.
right here. Right.
No, see, listen to me. This is your knuckle.
Okay.
This right here.
Still a good answer. Good answer.
Oh no, you meant to send naked pictures to your beloved, but they accidentally went to who?
Your lover.
You know, your answers shouldn't be the same word that's in the question. Oh no, you meant to send naked pictures to your beloved, but who did they accidentally went to? Your lover. Jessica, tell me something people have a fear of.
Feet.
Feet. Good answer. Good answer.
Feet. Your feet.
People have a fear of feet?
I've heard that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's not me, but some people do.
They afraid of feet?
I've heard that, yeah.
Well, I thought it was, I know people who have a foot fetish.
I've heard of that too.
Oh, I thought you had confused. You've heard of both of them. Some people afraid of feet. Besides a bull, name an animal that has bull in its name.
Angel bull.
What?
Angel bull. It's a big angel, man. It's a big angel.
Come on, Steve.
It's a big angel.
What's a big angel?
It's a bull angel. It's big.
A bull angel?
Yeah.
The hell are you talking about? Angel bull. Anybody. Anybody. Anybody.
And that was a good answer.
No, it ain't. Anybody. Anybody. Shut up, it's not up there.
Have faith in God, Steve.
Have faith, yeah.
Yeah, I got faith in God. They ain't got nothing. This a game.
He still cares.
Yes, he still cares.
He cares for the Doc's family.
I know he cares for the Doc's family, but know this. Always remember this. Sometime when you pray, the answer is no.
No.
It's up there, Steve. It's up there. It's up there.
Well, let's see if the Lord God our Father has created a new animal for the Doc family that he ain't told none of us about. We talked to 100 men. Name something you might like about living life as a woman.
Give birth to a child. You know you want to do that.
What?
You know you want to do that.
Ma'am, let me tell you let me tell you something. I don't know how this gonna work on this board, but let me tell you something. If men had to have babies, Earth population would be about 74 people. What three guys on God's earth wants to give birth to a child? You gotta be kidding me, man. Name a food that would be hard to keep on the shelf if marijuana becomes legal for all.
I'm gonna go with fruit.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I know.
I know. I've never smoked weed. It probably doesn't make sense. That's okay, Miss Vicky, and it shows. Fruit? The dude on the front row, he went, oh, hell no. Name a word that rhymes with soup.
Boop.
All right, we'll take it.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something, Robin. It does rhyme. But the question is, name a word that rhymes with soup. Okay? All right, now we're gonna go. But once again, obviously, the Quate family is playing in French. You take the fruit and just the boop and put it in the soup. Just the boot. Only the boot. Boot. Jay, name a part of your body that might hit you in the face when you're bouncing on the trampoline.
I'm gonna say your thighs.
Your thighs. That's same as your leg. They're gonna put that on all on the whole leg thing. Leg, knee, all that.
All right, I'm gonna say your shoulder.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good, but they already said.
Okay, I'm gonna say your fingers.
Yeah. Let me guess, you're gonna say your arm next, right? And then after that, Jay, you might as well say your damn hair. Just get your stomach in there too, Jay. Let's say that. Hey, I got them. Your milk jugs. How about that? All right, Jay, we got them all out the way, buddy. Let's go. Name part of your body that might hit you in the face when you're bouncing on a trampoline.
Shoulders.
That's all right, honey.
We gonna go down here one more time. Jay, you can't say nothing else that's on this damn board. I've never seen a person get more wrong answers on just his turn. This just Jay's turn. Jay, I'm gonna stand next to you. Because, man, obviously, it's the reason they put you way down here in the 5th spot. They knew. Now, Jay, come on, man, because we could do this, man. Come on. On TV, man. You ride. Think about you out on that Harley and you riding. Boy, you sweating hard as hell. Come on, hang in there, Jay. Jay, let me tell you something. Let's take another shot. You're going to read it with me. Name a part of your body that might hit you in the face when you're bouncing on the trampoline.
I'm going to say your tail end.
I like your ass.
All right, your ass.
That's what we going with. You done jumped, bam, in your face. Do you know how big your ass got to be for you to jump and then somebody's That's the best answer I heard, Jay. Man, thank you for coming, Jay. You just made my whole day. Your tail in. Name something people run across their lips.
Gravy.
You're just trying to give the safest answer you can. You know good and hell well that ain't up here. Sheila, name something chickens do that you feel pretty silly doing.
Quack, quack. Maybe, see, maybe.
Name something chickens do that you feel pretty silly doing. Quack, quack. Tell me another way people say mother.
Mama.
Mama.
Mommy.
Mommy.
We gotta play, Steve.
Slant. Oh, Yolanda. Yolanda, tell me another way people say mother.
Nanny.
Nanny. Cecilia, name another way people say mother.
How about Nana?
Nana. Folks, you got 2 strikes. If it's there, you're still alive. But this time, if it's not there, Kamen family can steal and win the game. Sheila, tell me another way people say mother.
What about Steve? Nana?
Yeah, you said, what
Nana?
Didn't you say Nana?
I did say
And
that,
I said
Steve, yes.
Nana.
Uh-huh.
And I said Nana.
What is you saying? Stop clapping. What is you trying to say it in Spanish or something? Nah, it's the same word.
It's the same word?
They're gonna spell it
Okay.
the same way. E-N-A. You just can't go changing the inflection. And no can't be
Okay.
your answer. So I'm just before you say no. Okay, Sheila, tell me another way people say mother.
What about mommy?
Okay. Oh, mommy.
Right.
Not mommy. You want mommy. Not mommy.
Right.
Oh.
Got me?
I see you. I feel you. That's hot. Okay, now, let me ask y'all something. Y'all crazy. Let me ask y'all. Do y'all think, really, that y'all can take all these words that's the same and just say them different because you want to? Nanny? Nana? Nani? No. Okay, we gotta go again. Okay. Tell me another way people say mother.
What about mommy? Well, we already said, mommy.
Yeah, cause that's different. See, look at me. Y'all stop laughing at this. This ain't, listen to me. See, watch how I do this. Mommy. See that? Mommy. Now watch this here. Mommy. Okay, hold up. Okay, now watch this one. Mommy. Here go another one. Mommy. Oh, mommy. Mommy! Mama. How about that? All right, now.
Oh, you got it out, Steve?
Did I get it out? Y'all had time to think of something about now.
Right. Okay.
Tell me another way people say mother.
Okay, Steve. Nana.
This can't be happening. Listen to me. I get paid to host a show. Did too much here. And to the kids up there, listen to me. We ain't gonna add this like this, cause you'll never be able to survive this up at the school. We're gonna cut this down to 1, maybe 2 nanas. 2 nanas and 2 mommies. We're gonna cut this back. This here. Okay, Steve. I got this one. Nah. That's crazy. Here we go. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. Nah. Hey. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. All right, now we done sung it too. Last time, this is strike 8. This is it right here. Whatever you say, we're gonna flip it over. All right, you ready, Sheila? Tell me another way people say, no, just tell me another way you say mother, cause
Well, Steve, I would say mom, but the answer mom is already up there.
right, well let's just flip that over.
Right.
Okay. There's 2 answers on the board, I think. If either one is there, your family steals, your family wins the game. If it's not there, they win the game. That'd be a miracle. Now listen to me. If you say Nana, if you take N-A, and you try to pronounce it any kind of way, I'm gonna take them one of them bezel balls of yours, and I'm gonna tear mine off and let you do mine personally. 'Cause this here got on my nerves now. A game show is supposed to be fun. Okay, Jesse. Tell me another way people say mother.
Madre.
This is for the win. Madre! I quit. Number 4. Oh, Sheila, don't you. That's what I said, you ain't. 3.